Should we read a story from Reddit? Let's read a story.
Can you read a sexual one?
Let's see if I can find one.
Okay.
Sexual stories. Lol.
Sexual stories, lol.
Funny sex stories. Reddit. Okay. What's your funniest sex story? Okay.
Let's go for this. Sonny, you tell it in a really, really like good way.
Okay. The first one is from about 5 years back. My boyfriend and I started getting frisky in his parents' room. Oh my god. And I ended up going down on him.
Nice.
Being new to it, I decided I'd rather spit than swallow. So I went to the bathroom and spat it into the sink. Apparently I forgot to rinse it because his little sister came out of the bathroom hollering about him leaving a huge loogie in the sink. Her face was hilarious. Brilliant. The
Why
second
didn't
one
you
was
push
around...
it out this thing?
I don't know, apparently she forgot.
Wait, link me one. I'll tell the next one.
Okay, wait, it's just a page, they're all in the comments. This is a one post. The second one was about Halloween last year. I hooked up with this amazingly hot guy and it was going great. Until I tried switching from missionary to doggy without removing him from me and ended up roundhousing him in his face. He took it like a champ and just kept going though. But hearing him go oomph and grab his head was just too funny. I was extremely embarrassed though. Your turn.
Okay, where was that? What one
That
should I
was the
read?
top one. I'll just go down.
Oh, right, okay, I see.
A recent one that happened this weekend. I was staying in a hotel with my girlfriend. The hotel was pretty nice, but the room I got had 2 double beds instead of a queen or king. So we just finished going down on each other. Wait, what? That goes pretty quickly.
Well,
It's
no,
just, oh,
it
we
was,
don't have the
it was
right
the end of a
bed.
it's the end of a paragraph.
We don't have the right bed. Right, let me suck you off.
So we just finished going down on each other, had a bunch of sexy foreplay, intense kissing, all that jazz. We were about to both explode from teasing, so I grab her by the hips and pull her into me. This is about to be the hottest sex ever. So I move up, so we can start getting down. I put my arm out for balance, and forgetting that I'm in a double-sized bed, my hand completely misses the bed. I go falling off into this chair, and at this point all she can see is my ass up in the air while I try to get up. She literally laughs for 30 minutes, and we had to postpone sex for a couple of hours. We would just start laughing hysterically anytime we tried.
I'm not gonna lie. This is me when I fall off the bed.
I'm glad you got the reference.
Last Thursday, after too much whiskey, I came out of a blackout in the middle of sex and forgot that I'd been faking a Dutch accent all night. She was not amused.
Mad.
I was having sex during a one-night stand with a girl. She forgot to lock her cat in the other room. This motherfucker attacked my ass. Ben Stiller moment.
Look at it.
Oh my god. Right, this is quite a long one.
Oh, yeah.
The first time my BF and I used fire and ice.
What?
What the fuck is fire and ice?
I think it's meant to, like, burn and cool you at the
Fire
same time.
and
There's a
ice.
type of condom
Sex.
called Flower Life.
Yeah, it probably is a condom then.
Here you go. Oral pleasure given using an extreme cold, such as ice, and an extreme hot, such as heated massage oil, in order to intensify the sexual pleasure. That's the first time my BF and I used fire and ice. He had it on, and once he was in, Wait, what?
And once he was
He
in,
had it on, and once
that's how
he
I
was
was
in,
feeling.
that's how I was feeling. I said it was kind of burning and heating up, and I wasn't really liking it. I asked him how it was on his end, and he said, "Ooh, it's hot." I thought it was like an ooh of pleasure, and he really liked it. Saying it was hot as in a sexy way. So I said, "Then just keep going.
So I said, fuck
Trying
me.
to take one for the team." If he was enjoying it, in reality he oohed from pain because it was burning his dick. He immediately burst out laughing, realizing what I'd been thinking. and explained what he had really meant. We both had a good laugh. I know any time one of us says something is hot, coffee, soup, the other will yell, "Just keep going." Another time I broke out a bottle of whipped cream to use on him. He was getting really turned on, I decided to use it on me. But he got a little carried away and had to stop because he'd eaten too much. I felt like he was going to vomit. It was a good night of foreplay, but he was sick. Too sick to actually have sex afterwards. Funny face.
Has either of you seen Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the fridge scene?
The what?
No idea.
I met some guy at a party and ended up going to his house. Mid-thrust, he started yelling, "I'm a fucking an alien princess." I was far too sober, immediately stopped, and then I was listening and saying with wide eyes, "Your vagina looks like the fridge scene in Ghostbusters." What does that mean?
Let's have a look. Fridge scene in Ghostbusters.
Oh,
Okay, there's some marshmallows, some eggs are popping. All the eggs are popping. Fuck. How can I possibly describe that? It was like the fridge was like a portal to hell.
That's funny.
Okay, are you ready for this, guys?
No, I'm ready.
Okay, we just get one. Here we go. My boyfriend and I had just started doing long distance, and we weren't adjusting very well. We figured one of the best ways to ease back into it would be trying out some. Oh, fucking ad came up. Hang on. Would be trying out some of our fantasies when he came to visit. We bickered about what to try first, which ultimately led to super passionate makeup sex. When he was flipping me over to throw me on the bed, my head whacked right into a bedpost and literally knocked me out.
Oh
20
my
minutes later,
god.
and a trip to the ER. 20 minutes and a trip to the ER later, I was diagnosed with a pretty bad concussion. The recovery wasn't awful, but what sucked was explaining to my professors that I tripped and hit my head and needed extensions on all my work. Seeing as I'm a gymnast, the whole "I'm so clumsy" excuse didn't really fly. Ugh.
Oh god, that sucks.
I'll never forget the time an ambulance brought in a young slacker guy and his girlfriend. They just had decided to get it on in his grandmother's basement while she was out of the house. They'd grabbed a tube of what they thought was lubricant from her well-stocked medicine cabinet. Unfortunately, it was nitroglycerin-based, a heat drug that can cause potentially fatal drop in blood pressure. When
Holy
Grandma came home, she found the couple lying on top of each other, unconscious and butt naked. They eventually came to us after we gave them oxygen fluids.
You imagine that, your nan coming in. Jameson, where are you?
Jameson!
Oh, for fuck's sake, Jameson,
Oh,
you've gone and
fucking-
used my nitroglycerin again, haven't you?
Jameson! That's been fucking nitroglycerin!
I thought
Yeah,
I told
big
you
guy.
when you were
What
8
is
years
that?
old not to masturbate with nitroglycerin.
What is that?
I have no idea what nitroglycerin is.
No fucking idea.
One night, a gurney rolled in carrying a woman. One night, a gurney rolled in, carrying a woman in black lingerie who happened to be straddling a naked man. They told us that they had been doing a lot of drugs and having wild sex when the woman's vagina cramped up and the guy couldn't pull out. The doctor on duty gave her muscle relaxants, and after several minutes, they were promptly able to separate. They promptly were arrested on drug charges. During an ice storm, a rescue squad radioed that they were bringing in a young woman with severe menstrual cramps. I was the ER nurse assigned to take her medical history. Although obviously in discomfort, the woman looked totally healthy. She told me she'd been having normal periods, which frustrating to her, as she and her man had been trying to get pregnant for some time. I reassured her that gynecologists on duty would be able to give her something for the pain, but when the doctor came to examine her, he took one look and said not only was she pregnant, but she was going to be having a baby right then. We rushed
Well,
her,
what the fuck? Is she a
maternity
retard?
and soon after, she delivered a healthy baby girl.
I'm having period pains. Night, you know you're having
When I
a
was-
child.
When I was just starting out as a nurse, I had to give a sponge bath to an incredibly hot male patient. I tried to be very professional about it and not embarrass either of us. But when
Dude,
it
you're
was
fit.
time to wash his back, instead of saying turn over, I accidentally blurted out, move over. He gave me a huge grin and said, "Oh, I don't know if there's enough room, but trust me, I'll try."
What a funny guy.
I got LASIK
I was
eyesight.
having sex with a girl in
Oh,
my
hey,
dorm
it's
during
Sunnyside.
freshman year at college.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it was a typical freshy dorm. About the dimensions of a large walk-in closet with only enough space to bunk the beds.
This is like fucking
So-
junior storytellers just trying to
I
like,
had
tell you.
the
fucking-
bottom bunk, and she was riding me, leaning forward, cowgirl, until she started to come. she, she, she immediately thrust her hips forward and straightened up without thinking about the top bunk. She hit the top of her head hard against the middle bar support for the bed, and since she was in the middle of coming, she howled "Ah!" for about a minute. We almost died laughing. I wish I had. My life is pain. Damn. I miss her.
Okay.